got it up, Aaron?
You got what up?
To the stream?
Hit refresh if it's continuously clicking. Continuously clicking.
It's up, though? Alright. Welcome to the Saturday morning Serial Podcast. Welcome. I am Jacob, aka Mr. Also. I'm also joined by my partners in crime, Martez and Aaron. Don't call him Aaron, he will turn green. We are the hosts of the Saturday Morning Serial Podcast. We review and react to your favorite superhero video game news, TV shows, and movies. How are you guys today?
It's
I'm
sunny.
ready
It's
today.
Saturday. It's
Yeah.
not raining.
Martez,
That's right. And in 2 days, I'm going to the most magical place on earth.
There's that.
Literally.
Where's that?
Disney, man. Disney.
Oh, Disney. Oh, yeah.
Go to Disney World, man. The most magical place on earth. Yeah. And I'm going to go see everything and all the Marvel stuff that they got. That's their unleashing now because, you know, they're about to release a lot of stuff and have a ball, man. So
That's good.
I'm excited.
That's good. Take a lot of pictures, man. Take a lot of video. We can see. I can live through you. I've never been there before, so probably someplace.
Me neither. So yeah, I'll definitely do that and be watching out for Florida, man.
Yeah,
It'll be like time traveling before the pandemic.
yeah. Right. Yeah. All right. So today, the podcast is going to be centric. Like we're going to focus on Black Panther today, the character Black Panther, its history within the comic books, the impact that it had when it came out in the movie theaters, and we're going to be talking about the future of Black Panther. Since there's a lot of uncertainty about that, we're going to have a couple theories and a couple opinions that we're going to go on about that. But first, let's talk about some origin real quick. So Black Panther was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, right?
Jack Kirby.
Yep. And he first showed up in the first issue, or sorry, not in the first issue, in the 52nd issue of Fantastic Four, and then he ended up getting his own comic book series. After that, I thought I had it. Damn, I thought I pulled it up. I guess I didn't. But yeah, and then that started in what 1966 too, or was that later? I think it was a little bit later. So is history 1963. It looks like.
I can't remember if it was the same year that he got a solo series, but I do know his premiere because this was a contention point for a lot of people. His premiere was slightly before the actual Black Panther party
Oh yeah,
in the world.
But it didn't. But Stan Lee said it was a coincidence. It didn't.
It was a coincidence, and that's the point. It wasn't a response to what was going on at the time directly. It just was a coinky thing, but still, it's awesome. And let's not skirt over that premiere in Fantastic Four 52 with him basically telling them that he wanted all the smoke. The whole issue is just him beating the Fantastic Four's ass by himself.
Okay. I mean that's how he debuted in the Marvel comics. I mean, the Marvel cinematic the
but
cinematic universe
but
too.
the difference was because he was so cold that it was easy to mistake him as a villain. He's
Mm-hmm.
always a hero. He just wanted to test them because he knew that they essentially were the defenders of the Earth, that they were the top team, you know, aside from the X-Men and all that. So he wanted to make sure that they was top tier and that they could take care of business. Otherwise, he would do it himself. And
Right.
eventually, they came to a happy conclusion. But at first, he just was like, "Y'all ain't worth the time of day. I would whoop
Mm-hmm.
y'all ass by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I Batman prep time y'all to death." But that's my dog. You know, T'Challa, top tier.
Yeah.
That's Marvel's real Batman.
It said okay, so it said after that, after Fantastic Four, he was in Captain America and Tales of Suspense for 97, a number issue 97 to 99. And then that was from January to April. Oh, and Captain America 100, sorry. That was from January to April 1968. And then they journeyed to the fictional African nation of Wakanda to New York City to join the African American superhero in the Avengers number 52 in 1968. Then he did a 3 issue guest appearance in Daredevil, and then fought Doctor Doom in Astonishing Tales number 6 and 7, and that was pretty much it until 1973. That is when he started his first solo string in Jungle Action number 5 and things like that. So yeah, I mean he's been out for a long time. It was the first, one of the first, maybe the first African descent superhero. Then came Luke Cage and Falcon and War Machine and others. So, but yeah, his impact was grand back then because there weren't that many black or African represented comic book characters back then. Um, it
Definitely,
did
especially in the '60s.
but also, even though Black Panther is kind of like in the Illuminati or one of the top tier Marvel
Hmm.
superheroes, a lot of people still didn't know about him nor did read a lot of those comics that he had, just because Iron Man and Spider Man, and especially Spider Man and Captain America, they were top the number one comic books out in the Marvel universe in the Silver Age. So even though there were millions and millions of characters, I think Black Panther is one of the most important characters to come out. That's when I thought, when they first started doing the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that he deserved his own movie, and also deserved to be explained, just because of the rich history, and he basically has his own world. You know what I mean? That you can dive into, which we'll get into later. Then later on, when next time, big time, the Black Panther showed up, at least for me, was when he had his miniseries on Netflix. Marvel Knights Animation did the Black Panther miniseries, which started off with him and Captain America fighting, which was pretty funny because Captain America was trying to go into Wakanda, and Black Panther was like, "Nah, it ain't happening." So he basically
important to
destroyed
note.
everybody.
Important to note, the Black Panther that he fought was T'Chaka,
T'Chaka, yep.
and
Mm-hmm.
T'Chaka is a lot less lenient than T'Challa, which is
Mm-hmm.
saying a lot considering T'Challa literally went and beat the shit out of the Fantastic Four. But T'Chaka gave Captain America them hands,
Yes.
and he had to leave.
Yes. Yep.
He said, "Well, what are you doing here? This is not a place for you to be."
Yep.
He said, "I just was doing recon where you can recon your ass home."
Yeah.
So
If you
yeah,
guys
it just
haven't,
showed.
yeah, if you guys haven't watched that show, it's probably one of the best shows that you can watch.
and, and
But
Diamond Hansu was Black Panther, I believe.
yeah, yep.
Naman Hanzu, and
Mm-hmm.
he played it well. Jill Scott popped up as Storm. You know, it's definitely worth seeing because that show to me, before we actually got the Black Panther movie, that show captured the energy of Wakanda
Mm-hmm.
so well in this short miniseries because it shows that their loyalty is to Wakanda first and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
regardless to what the situation is. Upon threat of death, it means nothing. You
Right.
know, there's a scene with T'Challa's mom in there where she's captured, and I won't go into detail, but she basically said, "Listen, my life don't matter. Nobody life matter. All that matters is Wakanda. I want you to come and handle business." And I'm like, damn, okay, this
Mm-hmm.
old lady the truth, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
go watch
Mhm.
that series for yourself. It
Yes,
is
it is a good series, good
100%
miniseries.
worth seeing.
Right. And speaking of the history of the Black Panther suit, there is a small little history, at least I looked up on Wikipedia, of all the Black Panthers. So there's Bashenga, and he appeared the first time in Black Panther 7 by Jack Kirby, scripts and drawings. Wise warrior, the head of the Panther tribe, according to the legend. So he was basically never seen. It was just basically told about. Then there was Nahanda, was amongst the heroes of the first members of the AD 1000 versions of the Avengers. That's interesting. Um, he was one of the ghosts T'Challa summoned for counsel. Then there's Chanda, who is T'Chaka's father. He appeared the first time in Fantastic Four Unlimited 1, March 1993, by Roy Thomas. And he was a ruler of Wakanda during the Second World War. And and then you had T'Chaka, which everybody saw in Civil War, or in the Black Panther miniseries. He is the father of T'Challa. Killmonger, he was in Volume 3. Eric Killmonger challenged Beast T'Challa in Duel to the Throne, throwing him King of Wakanda to take the role of Black Panther. Then you had then you already know you had T'Challa. Then after Killmonger was Sion, first appearance, Black Panther, 2005, second son of King Azuri and Queen Natali. He's T'Chaka's younger and trusted advisor. And then Shuri, which is his sister. Because T'Challa ends up in a coma because of Doctor Doom, Shuri becomes a substitute as Black Panther and Queen of Wakanda, which is because she is the half brother of T'Challa. So, and that's where mostly all the Black Panthers up to now has um, been established in the comic books. Um, then we had the movie come out. Black Panther. This came out in February 2008, which was the first live action version of the movie. He first appeared in Civil War, and where his father was killed by, damn, what's his name again? I keep forgetting his name.
Zemo.
Zemo.
Claw. Oh, Zemo, yeah,
Yes,
Zemo killed his
Zemo.
daddy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the books.
No, no.
My
Yeah, no.
bad.
Claw did do some damage, but no, it was Zemo in the movies. And then they were going after Zemo, and T'Challa wanted revenge, or to avenge his father and to kill Zemo, which he thought was a Winter Soldier at first, because the Winter Soldier actually was framed for it. And by the end of that, he found Zemo, spared his life, took him to jail, and then we had him going back to the Black Panther movie, and the first time we saw a live action Wakanda, and we actually saw the richness of Wakanda and had a lot of things explained that we didn't have explained before in the movies, nor if you didn't read the comic books, you can understand of this fictional place of Wakanda, of how much impact that it would have had if it was a real place. So when everybody knew that they had the strongest metal on Earth, which was an alien metal called vibranium. They explained where the Black Panther powers came from, and that was from a fruit that they ate, which also could be taken away from you if you eat. If you drink it again, or if you eat another fruit, it could be taken away. Do you guys remember?
Um,
Yes, it is a special tonic that they make, and it strips the power of the Black Panther away.
Yeah,
It is what
right,
it is.
right.
No, but it's another. I think I don't know if it's composed of the same fruit. I imagine it may be, but it basically does the reverse. It takes the power away for fair exchange in certain circumstances, usually ritual combat to see who the successor of the mantle will be, which I believe we'll be seeing very soon not the stripping of it, but that succession ceremony very soon.
Yeah. So who, and then they introduced Killmonger, which I think is probably the second most impactful villain in the Marvel Cinematic
The second
Universe, other than Thanos.
period,
Yeah.
period,
Yeah.
period, dog. That because he shook things up. He came and he did what he said he was gonna do, and if he didn't die, then what he said would have happened. Period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He came through as a villain that had no false promises.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to come and I'm about to shake this thing up.
Mm-hmm.
And had he not lost, then Earth would be under the Wakandan Empire probably
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine how that would have went when Thanos showed up on Earth and everybody was under the Black Panther banner. You were like, oh, this planet is different than I thought it was. Y'all
Yes.
didn't tell me about this black dude with the
Right.
dreads. He cold. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, sorry, a little off subject, but yeah, he comes in third because Zemo's second, in my opinion.
Oh,
He's
you
2
like
and 0.
okay.
Zemo's 2 and 0.
Okay. Okay.
2 and 0.
Okay. So you, as far, because I mean, if you look at Zemo, or if you look at all the villains that was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? We were disappointed in a lot of them, right? Just because either the way that they were portrayed, the way they were written, or their level of villain, which was probably made bigger than it was supposed to, right?
Right.
Right? Because I mean, because you had Electro, you had a lot of them, but either they weren't portrayed well or they were portrayed weak, or they really didn't
They
have a
just
good backstory.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like their motivations were weak.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, why do the Dark Elves want to do things? Oh, because Dark Elves got a Dark Elf. Okay, don't forget, why are you doing this? Because I hate everybody except for the Kree. Oh, okay.
Right.
Thank you, Ronan. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but and then you got your top tiers, of course. Don't forget Loki.
Yeah. Loki. Right.
The original good Marvel villain.
Right.
He's still top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then Killmonger Zemo because
Yes.
Zemo is so layered.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he ain't got no abilities, his ability is just his
And he won both times. They didn't stop him.
strategy.
Yeah. They didn't
He
stop him.
won. The
Yeah.
first time he beat the Avengers, he separated them. Second time he killed all. Sorry, spoiler alert. He did it. What he said he wanted to do and got rid of super soldiers and Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's another one who said what he's gonna do, and he did it. To me, that's the sign of a top tier villain, especially in Marvel. The
Mm-hmm.
top 3 Marvel villains, in my opinion, Thanos, Killmonger, and Zemo, all did exactly what they said they were gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, did it get reversed? Sure,
Mm-hmm.
okay, except for Zemo's case, technically. But there were consequences, but they said what they were gonna do. I'm going to get these stones, and I'm gonna kill half of everybody. Period.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to Wakanda. I'm gonna beat the Black Panther ass. I'm gonna be the Black Panther and King.
Mm-hmm.
Happen.
Mm-hmm.
Zemo, I'm gonna kill all the super soldiers except for Bucky because me and him have an understanding now, which he literally says in the show. Nobody can say, well, you ain't say nothing about Bucky. He did. He told Bucky, he said, I decided not to kill you. And he meant that thing because at that point, he already had everything sold up. He
Mm-hmm.
had everything set up to kill everybody.
Yes.
He even scratched his own name out of Bucky's book. Said, "I already took the liberty of scratching my name
He
out of your
scratched his
book. We're
own
good."
name out the
Mm-hmm.
book. How gangster is that, dog?
Mhm.
Like, oh, don't even worry about it, cuz I got you. I'll go ahead and take my name out of here since we cool now.
Right.
So that's how you get a top tier villain right there,
Mhm.
And then Loki, even though for all his failures and stuff, he technically succeeded. He wanted to rule Asgard. He ruled it for a while, He was pretending to be Odin at the time, but he still succeeded,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
And then, and then you got everybody else.
Right.
All the other
Only
villains after those 4.
only one I would say that's not in the other everyone else category is Ultron. So Ultron impacted way more to me the
He
Avengers
did
team
because I wish he had
before
more
all that
chance to
happened.
breathe.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Yeah, I think he deserved like a part two, right? Instead of just having a Avengers two, and then they should have did that in two parts. But
I,
go
I
ahead.
got a
Well,
theory
the
about
nature of
Ultron.
Ultron,
Hmm.
yeah, the nature of Ultron, he can always come back because that's Ultron's thing as a
Hmm.
character. Is like you can't get rid of me because I'm not a robot.
Right.
I'm an AI.
Hmm.
I'm data.
Hmm.
If it's one string of data left on the internet, then Ultron can always come back. He can rebuild himself, and even though they destroyed all them bodies, that don't mean that he can get free.
I
You know.
I can't
So
wait for a Return of Ultron movie. We need a Return of Ultron movie
I
for
got a theory
sure.
about that. I probably saved that after the Black Panther discussion, but I think he's going to show up in one of the Marvel TV shows.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll save that in the theories thing. Okay. So then yeah. So then we had the Black Panther movie, um, and then Black Panther went all the way into the Avengers movies, which was um Infinity War and um Endgame.
Endgame.
Yep. And that was the last time we saw him until his unfortunate, the characters or the actor's unfortunate passing. Um,
mhm.
Chadwick Boseman, he passed away from complications with, didn't he have cancer?
Yep,
Yeah,
he died of cancer.
yeah, he had cancer. So now we are in a situation where they have to make a decision. Now, right now, they already wrote the script or they're in pre-production of the movie. They're about to start production in September. No, summer. And
Hmm.
um, I guess Ryan Coogler is coming back to do the new movie, which is called Black Panther:
Shout
Wakanda
out.
Forever, and which
I
was
almost feel like it's called Wakanda Forever Black Panther.
which was
Because if you look at that title screen, bro, it's like Wakanda
yeah,
Forever.
which it was explained that it's going to go into the deep history of Wakanda, and also show everything about it. So hopefully they're probably going to go into some of the history of the different Black Panthers. Also, explain to us what they've been doing this whole time. Because there has been some trouble in Wakanda. If you look at some of the episodes of or first of all, what was happening within Wakanda during the 5 years of the blip. Then after that, in Falcon and Winter Soldier, they did tell him to that there was some stuff. Told Winter Soldier that there was something going on, but basically for him to stay away. But they told him to stay away because they're thinking that T'Challa was mad at him for what happened with Zemo. But it could have been something else too that they was trying to tell him to stay away from. So,
Hmm.
um, as far as behind the scenes and the actual movie goes, um, I think that they are. And my theory is, I think that they're actually going to either do two things: either bring Killmonger back, right, and saying that he was dead, and have him fight back for the mantle of Black Panther since he is next in line, or well, actually, I have three theories. Or they're going to give it to Shuri, which it is her rightful um or Shuri, which is her rightful bloodline to do so, or they're gonna have a random guy come out of nowhere out of Wakanda to take over his mantle, and because they're just gonna have somebody say, "Hey, I'm about to step up and fight for it, and now I'm the new guy. You guys get over it." It's like they did with War Machine, but War Machine was like a straight. This is A to B change, right? It's not gonna be
What's
like
your favorite
somebody's
line,
gonna fight
Aaron?
for
That was
Oh,
me and Aaron's favorite line when it dropped.
it.
oh yeah, it's me. I'm here. Get
Over
over
it, right?
it.
Right.
Now, my theory for Wakanda Forever, it's all in the wording of what Kevin Feige and Ryan Coogler said. They said they're going to be respectable and not recast them for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's going to be a sort of like a political drama because if you pick one throwaway line that they mentioned in Endgame, when they were talking to they were doing the report, they said they're having problems. There's rumblings in the oceans near Wakanda.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, so I'm thinking we might be seeing Atlantis and Namor and the political dramas behind that. And if they get real interesting, or Kevin Feige allows it, Latveria. Those Latveria, Atlantis, and Wakanda are not friends. So it'll probably be some sort of political drama behind that.
But
Oh, I would
I mean,
kill for
yeah,
Latveria to show up.
yeah. But if they, he's saying that he's not going to replace T'Challa, right? So I mean, it doesn't mean they're not going to have a new Black Panther.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking to be
Right.
respectful, they'll probably do something like behind the scenes stuff because
Mm-hmm.
it's so sudden they had to throw the script out the window.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably do something like that and then wait to the third movie to officially like make Shuri the Black Panther. Because Michael B. Jordan said, "No, I'm not coming back." he
Mm-hmm.
he flat out said that, and it's not one of those I'm deflecting line type of
Mm-hmm.
thing. I don't think he's coming back. Besides, he's supposed to be in talks too, and we'll talk about that later. About Superman. It's supposed to be Clark Kent. We'll talk to him about that. We'll save that for later.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. We'll save
So
it for later. Yeah.
my theory, I say it's a split theory. It's simple. It's kind of similar to both of y'all's. I got a feeling that this movie is going to go a lot like Falcon and the Winter Soldier just went. There's going to be a lot of people in contention, or in contestation rather, for the mantle. Some people going to be the choice that everybody wants, but going to be reluctant, a la Shuri, a la Okoye, a la even Nakia, you know. Um, and then some people going to be like, oh, I should take it because, you know, I'm the person, the next strongest, you know, I should just do it, you know, a la Umbaku, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Mike's not coming back, you know. Mike has said, Mike is like this with Ryan Coogler. He was like that with Chadwick Boseman. He's like, I'm not doing this, dog. I'm not coming back. So that whole Killmonger thing, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be him, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that T'Challa has died,
Mm-hmm.
the character. I think he has died. We have not heard about him even in passing. We've heard from Wakanda, but they haven't made mention of T'Challa or him making decisions. They just said, Wakanda, we're doing this. Wakanda, we're doing that. They haven't made mention of him at all. I think he's died in some conflict, possibly with Atlantis, and the mantle is open. And I think it has been temporarily filled by multiple people. You know, maybe even as a team, I think Okoye and Nakia, maybe even Umbaku have been teaming up, and somebody will take it temporarily to do whatever they need to do, and then they'll put it back down out of respect. But I feel like there's going to be a tournament, or at least a ceremony where it goes down for the mantle, and the people who are the top candidates are going to be a part of this, and it's going to be kind of one of those things where the fans are going to be sitting on the edge of their seat, like, damn, who's it going to end up being? Who's it going to end up being? And whoever it ends up being is going to shock. I think at the end of the day, I want it to be Shuri because everybody keeps looking at the portrayal of Shuri in the first movie, right? Oh, she's the skinny little scientist girl. Okay. So was Gal Gadot at the end of that Fast and Furious movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Letitia Wright is not 15.
Mm-hmm.
She's a grown ass woman. She just played a 15-year-old. First off, years have passed in canon,
Mm-hmm.
and all she got to do is work out, and
Mm-hmm.
she could take the mantle just like she did in the books, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So she would be an even smarter Black Panther than her brother was,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Wait a
So
minute, you said
I want her to take it at the end of the day.
wait a minute, she was 15 in the movie?
Oh, she's like 15 or 16. She's a teenager.
Oh, she got blipped,
Yeah, she
so
got
she's the
blipped.
same age.
Yeah, she's the same age now.
Did she get blipped?
Yeah, she
Did she
got
get
blipped.
blipped
Yeah.
or did she die? Because she was
Oh,
on the screen as missing in action.
No, she
I
got
didn't know
blipped.
if she died when Corvus Glaive came through and beat the shit out of everybody.
No, she got blipped.
she got blipped. She
Yeah.
came back at the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she came back. She was one of the three that came back. It was Shuri, T'Challa, and
Yeah, because she wouldn't have came back if she died before, I
girl.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's the same age.
Okay, well, hopefully, maybe they'll say a few years have passed since everybody came back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it could make sense. I'm just wondering how they're going to, because he could be dead, or they could start off with the movie with some type of invasion from Atlantis, which would knock out the Black Panther and put him in a coma.
That's what I think. I think
yeah.
Atlantis, or since Aaron brought it up, and I would love for that to happen, maybe we're talking about Latveria, because I would love to see an actual portrayal of Doctor Doom on the screen that doesn't make me want to throw up.
Right. No,
That would
but
be dope.
that could be it too, or something like that. Because Fantastic Four is like the last in line that's coming out, but that's later. So I don't know how they're going to tie that together with how far those movies are coming out. Because it's like 2 years
Kevin,
after that one,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, Kevin Feige said that Fantastic Four is the final movie in the Phase Four project, and we
Yeah.
already know how the phases. You got little hints and pieces that leads up to the big movie. But
Mm-hmm.
since he announced Fantastic Four is the big movie, now they're dropping hits and pieces to Fantastic Four. So.
Right.
And that's the same way as Phase One, if you want to be technical, because remember, Phase One, Loki was introduced very, very early on
Mm-hmm.
in Thor, and then he wasn't the technical big bad, but he was the antagonist of the end movie of Phase One, which was the Avengers.
Yeah.
You can introduce Doctor Doom and Latveria and not even have him be like super present in the movie, but his presence is there. Oh, this is the king of Latveria. This is who we're fighting, Doctor Doom. And then at the end of Phase Four, when this Fantastic Four movie finally drops, then he really be no, I'm Doctor Doom, bitch. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
It's showtime, and that would be, man. Oh my god, I don't even know who I want to play him because there's so many people who actually would be good.
I wish that they would do a Doctor Doom movie first.
That'd be
My
cool.
opinion.
That would be cool, but the history between him and Reed Richards being rivals even back in college. Yeah, I don't know about
No,
doing
no,
the
but
solo
that's what I
movie thing.
mean. Like, or it'll be Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic versus Mr. Fantastic, and then it'll just be an origin story between them two coming up in college.
Mhm.
My opinion. But yeah. So I mean, they get, as far as Black Panther goes, Wakanda Forever, and they kept it to the. I guess they kept the title more broad enough for it to keep us guessing. And I know Ryan Coogler, everything he touches is kind of gold right now. So hopefully they can come out with something that's also respectful to Chadwick Boseman passing, but also to not make so many people disappointed in their decision making. Because if this can make or break this franchise depending on what they do. So, and I would hate for that to happen. But like I said, he did Creed 2, right? Yeah. And so I'm like, so I mean,
Yep.
he if you could make Creed 2 a good movie, you could make Wakanda
Oh
Forever a
yeah,
good movie.
yeah, that's right. That's another reason why Michael B. Jordan is coming back. He's writing and directing Creed
Creed
3.
3,
This is
yeah.
his directorial debut.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know who the hell he gonna fight because they already blew their load on the second one.
Oh, they already announced
No,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Who he fighting?
Oh, what's the name, son?
Ivan Drago.
Club
No, Drago Jr.
No.
again?
Oh no, not again. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. What was
No,
it?
Mr.
Clubber?
T,
I think.
son. Yeah, Clubber son.
Yeah,
He fighting Clubber Lang?
Yeah,
Come on now.
yeah,
Clubber Lang son.
yeah.
Come on now. Dog. Come on now.
I think it's gonna be good, man.
It's Here's my thing about it, right? It's like the normal progression of the Rocky movies is each threat was different, and that's why he had to train differently to beat him. The reason he lost to Clubber Lang in the first place is because him and Clubber Lang was like the same person, but Rocky had got soft.
Right.
This nigga just beat Drago. He not soft right now. He shouldn't stand a chance. Okay? Clubber Lang's son shouldn't stand a chance right now, dog. Unless he done got soft, which I don't see how. After the last fight, it should be a wrap, bro.
Or Clever Lang Jr. is like a Floyd Mayweather Jr. type of boxer.
I mean, it could be years past, and then and he got too comfortable being champion, and then Clubber Lang's son just come in and whoop his butt.
And that's what happened to Rocky,
Yeah.
But it's just like if you do that, you following the beats so heavy now that you basically rewrote the movies and did what you do in the Superman now.
Right. I'm wondering though, and I know we're kind of off topic, but I'm wondering if he if Rocky's son comes back to help train, because Rocky's not going to be in the third one.
Yeah,
But since
you mean my man from Heroes who got the same face as Stallone?
yeah.
that face.
Yeah, he was introduced at End of Creed 2. So, but
Yeah,
just to
he
do that
useless.
story, he's useless.
He's fucking useless. You the son of the most famous boxer on the planet. What you do? Oh, I'm a lawyer. I help run the restaurant.
Right.
Fucking useless. Get out of my face. You know who they should bring back, dog?
Who?
Hey, they should bring back Kurt Angle, bro. That's what I call my man. I've been calling him that since the first time I seen him. Or since the first time I seen Kurt Angle, at least. You know, from Rocky Five,
Rocky
dog.
Five. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tell me that. Tell me
Oh,
that's not
Tommy.
Kurt Angle, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Try to bring back. You talking about bringing back Tommy? Man, that street fight though. I try not to remember that one.
Yeah, yeah. That was that's something you don't want to
It's
remember.
horrible.
No.
It's so bad, but they should bring him back, dog, in a cameo.
Yeah. That's why they had to make Balboa. Was right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Tommy.
It's a lot of
Tommy
history,
Gunn.
though.
Is
Tommy Gunn.
is he still?
I
Yeah, he
just,
is.
it's a lot of options, man, and I don't want it to feel like it's starting to just be uh like the Star Wars the last three movies. You know, they kind of just was retakes the original trilogy almost, you know,
Mm-hmm.
in successive
Mhm.
order. And I don't want it to start feeling like that, like they're just going over the same beats, because then for Creed 4, you gonna be fighting Kurt Angle's son.
Right. Right. In a
Tommy
street
Gunn
Hey,
fight.
my
Jr.
dad, you know, you ain't the only one who was trained by Rocky.
Yeah. So
Let's fight in the street.
interesting thing about Black Panther now that since they haven't decided to recast him yet or give him a new mantle, Black Panther has a lot of things to do in the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If they're gonna hit the Infinity or not the Infinity War, the Illuminati stuff, are they just gonna keep Black Panther out of it?
I don't know, because they already screwed the pooch with the Illuminati. They killed Tony Stark. He's the one that started the Illuminati. Him and
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yep. Two of the most influential members is off the board already. You know,
What about the
and
second Civil
and
War?
one of them doesn't exist. I can see that second Civil War jumping off, but at the same time, some of the factors are missing. You know, they could still, I guess, pull it off because Carol's still around, and she would be one of the main players in that. But
yeah, I mean, it was because it was a Thanos situation for Civil War too. I mean, they got a premonition that he was coming back and do this all over again. Carol's like, "Nah, man, we're taking a preemptive strike," and they're like, "No, wait till we get there. We're not to kill him, man, before he does what he does."
And that was one of them times I was like, "Nah, bro, Carol, right? Are you stupid? It ain't like we talking about a
But
normal guy. You know, we talking about this guy who literally worships death. We know he not coming here to talk." You know, he's not coming here to have a fucking conversation with us. He's coming to kill everybody. That was one of them times, one of the rare times where I was like, "Nah, Carol's right, bro. Like, yeah, y'all should go handle that thing."
yeah, but that went horribly wrong. Remember what happened to Rhodey? Got his spine ripped out literally by Thanos. Like,
yeah, man, he told Rhodey what he needed to hear, bro. He was like, "Yeah, you think that armor matter?" But there's my point. This is the kind of stuff this man does. You need to take him off the table because he blowing whole spines out of backs.
So if they make Shuri Black Panther, what about the relationship between Black Panther and Storm? They're just not going to establish that either.
Yeah, that's why I said
don't think that's in the books.
Yeah, that's why I said if the reading the words properly, they said they're not going to recast T'Challa in this movie. And Ryan Coogler said that he's doing a TV show, but he's not doing a third Black Panther. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going with theory one. He said some.
That's a good
He
point.
said some sort of coma. Yeah, and they're going to recast him.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense in this context, because if you say he's off the table in this movie because he's injured, or like you said, maybe he's in the coma messing fucking around with Atlantis, because you know they bought that action, you know. Right. So conflict happened, he in a coma, and that actually can make it a smooth transition in the sense that You could say that he needed facial reconstruction or something. Something happened to him, real fucked up, and then in Black Panther 3, do it like that. Um, I wouldn't like it, but I would understand it. You know, and at the end of the day, what else can you really do? Because
And Chadwick
the hands
understood
kind of
too.
tied.
Yeah, Chadwick understood too. It's like, no, if you have to do it, I mean, I'm happy to play the role, but yeah, you don't have to like kill me off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
there's that petition is still out to recast him. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's not like everybody would hate it. I just think is that there's either you do it and tell people to get over it, or you just find another way. You know. So
yeah, it don't
But
matter.
the big question that rises to me is, okay, there's this petition out, which I'm not against the petition. I'm against the heartlessness behind it, because they just like, oh, when actors get recast all the time. This ain't that though. This is something different. This is bigger than that. But with that being said, okay, say we do make the decision to recast. Who's gonna do it? Who's good enough?
Michael B.
Who's good
Jordan is
enough to
Killmonger.
replace him? He did. His character's dead. Like,
No,
I mean,
no.
I don't. That whole resurrecting shit. Like, nah, bro. I'm not with it. He dead, bro. Let him be dead. My dad shit coming up.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Don't worry, it's not the police. It's Grubhub.
Oh, he just gonna see. He don't even see me in the car. I hope I don't see him and scare him.
So,
Oh, hold on for a
like,
second. I'm
hey,
gonna let him
you're
know I'm
live
here.
on
So I'll
YouTube.
scare the shit I just got. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, boss? I ain't want to scare you, man. Thanks, man. You have a good one, boss.
This is going on the highlight reel.
Right.
Hey, I got my 10. I got 10 bits.
Tidbits.
I'm always doing some shit on these streams.
Sorry.
That's gonna be our thing, dog. It's what random thing am I gonna do
Right.
during the
What is
stream?
Martez gonna do this week?
We should start holding a poll. Like, oh, okay, he gonna
Getting a Saturday morning series.
yeah, buddy.
Thank you for
It's
covering the
showtime, 'cause
logo.
I gotta.
Don't need them coming after us.
No. That's not they're gonna come after us. Is it that now they gotta give us a check? Send a check. It's important. Send a check.
Hey, listen, and even though I got an ASMR channel, I do not do that mukbang shit. So don't look for that. That's not what you get on my channel, bro. It's role plays and video games, okay? So you ain't gonna see me eating, bro. That's not what I do.
Right. So yeah. So I guess I don't know. I don't know who they can recast as T'Challa. I don't know who I can
that
off the hand at all if they were going to do so.
Because it's people who can
That's-
fit the look, but who got the talent, dog? Like,
that's the thing. That's what Kevin Feige does. He finds people. He finds like actors through the casting process that we never thought of. Look at Miss Marvel. Who they got for Miss Marvel? We've
Yeah.
never seen actors for.
Mhm.
Or
yeah, true that.
or who they got for Riri Williams, who's gonna, I know it's gonna trigger people, replace Iron Man as Ironheart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's okay if it happened, though. Like, that's the thing. People get triggered about stuff that happened. You know, I get being triggered about something that's just out of the blue, like something we're gonna talk about later. But if this happened, then why are you mad that they're following what happened? Okay, she did, and it would be dope if RDJ came back as the AI like he did in the books. But I doubt he'll do that.
But why?
well,
Why do they have to recast outside? Why can't they just use somebody that's already in Wakanda, like the leader of the border tribe?
Right, something like that.
You know what I mean?
But hey,
I mean, he's already an amazing
I don't
actor.
know, man.
He's an Oscar-winning actor. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean,
his ass also in jail though.
Oh yeah.
Forever. Would you kill me, my love, for Wakanda? Question.
yeah, Marvel's good for
I'm like,
recycling actors.
you gotta think like, I'm like, damn, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
After all this, I took you to see the kebab and everything. You just killed me like that? That's fucked up. He had to be mad. But yeah, I don't know, dog. I just don't know. Now, granted, like you said, he's good at squeezing talent from untapped sources. I It's just hard for me to see because Chadwick Boseman, I followed him beyond just being Black Panther,
Right.
and he didn't have a role that he didn't crush, bro.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that I can think of. He crushed, Jackie Robinson. He crushed James Brown. That was what made me a Chadwick Boseman fan. Was
Mm-hmm.
his James Brown
Mm-hmm.
portrayal.
Mm-hmm.
He did all that singing for real. That was him,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Singing. He was a amazing Thurgood Marshall. He even was the best part of a horrible movie. Okay, God's Egypt was horrible.
We, we don't talk about that here.
Because he was.
It's so bad. Martez's mic is cutting out. That's how bad Gods of Egypt is. His mic
I
cut
think
out
your
just
microphone
listening to that
died.
movie.
Cats act like that, man.
Your microphone died, I think.
Oh, that's because I had a. Hold on.
Oh.
Like I said, he talks about Gods of Egypt. Mike dies. Don't watch that movie. Don't watch that movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be interesting. Whoever they replace him, if they do
Yeah,
replace him.
but you brought up a good point. Marvel's good at recycling actors. Like Gemma Chan, she was in Captain Marvel. She was Minerva.
Mm-hmm.
They recasted her, and it's now the lead actress, the main character of the Eternals.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Them boys got some splaining to do.
Yep. They did it with Luke Cage, with the lady that played the mother of Luke Cage.
Oh no, it got bigger than that. Remember, Luke Cage, Cottonmouth is now Blade.
Yeah, Cottonmouth is now Blade. Yep.
I
So
can't wait for that too, because that's another dope character that is completely untapped potential. If that's not an R-rated movie, I will.
It's not R-rated. They already said it because he's going to be an Avenger. It's going to lead to he's going to be an Avenger because right now in the comics he is an Avenger.
yeah, he's gonna be in the new Avengers movie.
Listen, okay, listen. The original Blade, the first two Blade movies, because the third one we don't talk about, were bloody as hell. And that's what made them amazing, because that's what that character is about. If you make it PG-13, take away from the character. And that's a problem. I'm saying this to you right now, Feige. Make the right decision.
Make it rated R.
Make it rated R. Okay, and don't ruin Deadpool neither, because I heard rumors that y'all might be trying to bring that down. Keep that R-rated.
What? Well, the thing is that they made a version of Deadpool that was PG-13, which was still pretty good.
But it was funny because you had already seen the R-rated version.
Oh yeah,
and you were comparing them. Like, what did they change? So I don't know. I just feel like it don't have to be extra vulgar or nothing, but you need to have that wiggle room with this character, the people he interacts with, so he can casually drop an F-bomb or cut somebody's head off in mid-sentence if he needs to.
Actually, you can do that in a PG-13 movie. I mean, they've been getting kind of light.
Yeah, as long it's not shown and you can see the head fall off. As long as you don't see the slice, it could still be in PG-13.
And we just offended Tez by looking at his face there on that one.
I mean, I'm just as long as you don't say fuck 3 times.
Yeah, you can only say
you only can say it twice. It could still be PG-13.
No, you get it once if you throw shit in there too.
Oh,
if you say shit twice, then there you go.
So listen, when you think about the Blade movie, the first one, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Blood.
The club scene.
Both of those extremely okay, and you just can't do that. You can't do a scene like you can't do a blood shower in a club on a PG-13 rating. That's an automatic level boost. You can't do that. You could have rainbows and kittens through the whole movie and have one scene with a shower of blood. Oh, guess what? NC-17, but it is a wrap. Okay. And then another thing that comes to mind, I think, motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
Yeah. Okay. Or the other one, motherfuckers always ice skating uphill.
wait. So
and then immediately followed by somebody getting stabbed in the head by a sharp instrument. Okay.
So what
Let's
if they
go.
get around it by not making the blood red? Let's say he fight a bunch of Kree and the blood is blue.
No, man, the Blade movie, your first Blade movie, and not have them fight vampires. Even I would be like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Even I'll go find Kevin Feige said, "Dude."
I feel like they're gonna lead into the Blade movie after the Morbius. I don't know if it. I don't think they're gonna like Morbius is gonna be in it or nothing because they're still their license different.
But they made that deal though.
Yeah, they made that
deal. That huge deal.
Yeah,
to
I think Morbius is
Spider-Man
actually going to be the
franchise.
protagonist. To be honest with you.
No. That came out the other day. All right, slight spoiler territory for upcoming show. If you don't want to hear it, turn it off now. Moon Knight. They revealed Moon Knight's new main villain. It's played by Ethan Hawke, and he's playing Dracula.
Okay.
And Ethan Hawke signed for multiple Marvel movies. So
like we're really making Martez uncomfortable.
I'm back fighting. Okay, so you done already seen Prison Break play Dracula.
Right.
You messed that up, right? So you decided to cast Training Day as Dracula. I'm not scared of Ethan Hawke.
Scared of Ethan Hawke.
Okay? I don't know nobody who is scared of Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke got his ass beat trying to protect his house in the Purge. Why is Ethan Hawke Dracula? How am I supposed to believe that he can stop Mahershala Ali?
I'm making this a clip.
Big ass, strong
this is
black
going to be a clip.
Knock it off, Feige. Knock it off.
Remember, he's got to get your Moon Knight first.
Ethan Hawke, though, for real, though?
Yes, it's Ethan Hawke, for real. Yeah, Mr. Training Day, Mr.
As Dracula.
Yeah. That's Dracula.
From Transylvania.
Yes, from Transylvania. Yep.
At least Prison Break looks vaguely ethnic.
Ethan Hawke is what if Dracula came to True Blood, it would be Ethan Hawke.
Bro, listen.
That's who.
No. Just no. I'm a down this hill. Hey, listen. I'm not even. I don't even have strong weeb opinions like that. Like I'm not a gatekeeper like that, dog. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get Christian Slater. Why not? Let's do that.
The scenes from the set in Bulgaria looks decent, so can't wait to see Oscar Isaac. They're filming now in Bulgaria.
Right.
Hey, listen, it's that kind of optimism that makes the world go round, bro. I'm gonna hop on that same train with you.
Dog, but you have to listen. You have to understand. They're running out of actors. They're running out of actors to play these superheroes.
Got Russell Crowe to play Zeus. Come on, man.
Yeah, they're running out of actors.
Who playing Zeus? You said
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe and Thor: Love and Thunder.
That makes.
Who's playing Hercules?
That's perfectly casted to me.
Now, what will be funny is because unfortunately, and we'll talk about this later. Like the next Superman movie, Clark Kent's going to be black, so Henry Cavill's free. What if he plays Hercules? So
right?
Russell Crowe's Zeus, and they'll be father son again.
Yes,
I would love Henry Cavill.
But they're running out of actors, man. They're running out of actors.
Listen, bro, it is 10,000 to 20,000 actors who are alive and with agents at any given time. You cannot run out of actors. You just can't. No, you cannot, bro. The pool is too big.
But
That's like saying you running out of dandelions into picking a field, bro. You never will. It's just, do you choose to settle like Ethan Hawke?
but it's like
Or did you look around a little bit longer till you find a better flower?
they're trying to get all these A and B list actors, right, to be in these big roles. Maybe they need to establish some new ones like they did.
They need to go get Casper Van Dien, king of the B
Ooh.
movie.
Now remember, these are leading into like crossover movies. Yeah, I don't know. He has a plan. I'll say
When
Okay.
is Denzel going to be a
So check
Marvel
this out.
character?
Denzel.
Go get Steven Dwarf.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not doing nothing.
Isn't
And that would
Leonardo,
be a super dope cameo.
isn't DiCaprio supposed to be somebody too, or rumored to be somebody?
I think he just has a cameo like they did in the previous Thor movie where they're doing that stage play and stuff
Oh, okay.
with fake actors. I think he's just gonna pop up in one of those scenes.
Okay.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just come in and do that meme and then just leave.
Which leads me to my next question. And I'm
Mhm.
hopping back on topic because I'm the one who took us off topic.
Mhm.
Getting back to Black Panther, since we do believe Atlantis will be involved, who do you think will be Namor?
I thought they already casted him.
No, they didn't.
I'd heard rumors about my man from I was name he's from everything.
I thought they already casted him. Let me check.
No, they got to be careful with this one because they said they want to stick close to the comics with Namor. That means Namor is the world's first mutant, which brings in you know who. So yeah, that's gonna be an important casting choice there.
That guy Oscar Isaac is busy.
Hey, I can't wait to see Moon Knight. I mean, this is gonna be
That's gonna be
interesting.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love schizophrenic characters.
Yeah, we lost. Huh? Was it?
No, let me just. I'm just looking up the casting for Namor. Oh, never mind. Okay, they just had the 13 actors that could. So they have Sam Witwitter.
Oh God, man, stop using that, man.
you're back sideways, Tez. I don't know if you exit out the app or whatever.
Yeah, you said Sam Witwer, so I went sideways. I mean,
John
after.
John
Mhm.
Cho.
Who?
Ian
He's
Anthony
busy.
Gale.
Who?
Yeah, I don't think John Cho want to do it because, I don't think he wants to do anything else action after his set injury on Cowboy Bebop. It's like, I just want to do this and be out. When he broke his back on set.
Zachary Quinto.
Hmm.
The guy, you know who that is, Tez, right? He played Spock in the new movies. The guy from Heroes, the one that was.
Yeah, that's Robot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro Pascal.
I'll pass.
No.
Listen, Pedro needs to sit down. He doing too much. He's spreading himself too thin, bro. And you gotta still be available next season of everything that's going on with Ando show.
Yeah.
And The Last of Us.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves.
Talk about it, dog. Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
He's been talking to Kevin Feige now. That might be plausible, even or he has another big role because he's been talking to Kevin Feige for the past.
I thought he was going to end up playing Warlock. Honestly, Adam Warlock. That's what I thought he was going to play. But for Namor, I love Keanu Reeves to death, but he's not. You know what? I take that back. If he could channel some of his older roles, he could kill it because he's played roles in the past where he was a bastard.
I kind of like this one, but he's tied up in the middle of doing Superman right now. Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah, he ain't giving up that Superman
role. Godfrey Gao.
Mm.
Stephen Ewan.
He's too busy with Invincible. I mean, if they do a live action, they'll find a way to DH him.
Brian T.
Yeah, we lost
It's not.
Pez.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, before I keep going, there's two more. But hopefully
Yeah,
he
they
can get back.
just frozen looking in his face.
Gotta let his phone. I wonder if his phone died.
No. I mean, we could play the Jeopardy music, but then we'll probably get copyright strike.
No, you're right.
Yeah, if his phone died, that would have took him out.
Oh, maybe his internet is not great right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can remake his do 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 forget do do. That's the only thing I'm allowed to play.
Avoiding copyright.
This is what happens when you go live. Yeah.
Well, we'll get him caught up like we always do. Who's the avatar?
Two is Luke Evans.
Mm.
And then the last one is Daniel Day Kim.
Yeah, Danny Day Kim definitely has that face. He does have the face and similarities to Namor's current style, so
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. I mean, those are all interesting. I thought they already casted him, though. I guess it didn't go, or they just didn't do it yet.
No, because I think Kevin Feige, anything related to X-Men, and since Namor is the first mutant and one of the X-Men leaders, I think anything X-Men related, he's taking extra time and just don't want anything to come out about that.
Luke Evans, a lot of people are wanting him to do it. What else did he play in? I keep forgetting. He wasn't in DC. What did he do? Something in DC?
No, but he was Dracula and
Dracula. Yes, there you go. Yeah.
He was in the Fast and Furious 6.
Mm-hmm.
He was Jason Statham's brother.
Yeah.
That whom we thought was dead, and then yep, there you go. Now we lost one.
He should be coming back, I think. Yeah. There he goes. There you go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
All right, yeah. So I just left the game back.
Oh, okay.
Y'all was sitting like this.
Oh, your mic's not on. You're using your phone mic again.
Oh. Okay, what about now?
Say it again.
Can
you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. There we go.
Yep.
Now you're
good.
All right, so the other two was Luke Evans and another guy, but I think everybody's trying to
Luke Evans. That's what I was talking about. Gaston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I could get with that, and this is why. Because he dope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't even like a deep thing. Like I can see him. He can play an arrogant fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He got the physicality. He can do the action.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't mind seeing him with that stupid ass haircut.
I think that's why they threw Daniel Day Kim on that list too.
Yeah.
Because of the haircut.
Yeah.
I thought
facts.
All right. Well, yeah. So let's. Do we have any news for the week? I think that's it. We have for Black Panther.
Yeah. Just this morning we found out that Titans season 3 will be coming out on June 22nd. First 3 episodes, and we are going to Arkham Asylum to deal with the Red Hood.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But just because in the last season didn't what's the name tell them that if they get back together that he's gonna kill them all. So
Oh,
are
he's dead.
oh okay
Yeah, Deathstroke. Yeah, Deathstroke. Yeah, you go.
okay okay. Spoiler alert.
Night,
By the
yeah,
way,
sorry about that. Nightwing dealt with him. I'm like,
gotcha.
all right, I
Okay.
got you.
Anything else?
Let's see. Captain Marvel 2 is no longer Captain Marvel 2. It's now The
The
Marvels, which,
Marvels. Yep.
yeah, how do
Which
you
is
guys
dope.
feel
I'm
about
with
that
that.
one? Yeah,
I'm
well,
completely with it. I'm
Me too.
completely with it. I mean, for the most part, the only thing I wish is that Kamala got a little more chance to shine on her own because she's such a dope character. But this is kind of her introduction, so I do think she'll get a solo film after this.
no. This picks up after her show. This picks up after Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm completely fine with it then, as long as Kamala Khan gets a chance to shine because she's an amazing character and she's really good. She was part of the reason that got me back into just actually reading the books like I used to, because I picked up her book and I was like, damn, this is good, you know. So I think character, I can't wait to see her. And from what I can tell, this girl that they got, that Feige discovered, is pretty amazing. So I look forward to seeing it. We already know that my second wife is dope. Okay, Tiana Parrish is amazing. That's my second wife, and it's okay because she's my wife's second wife too. That's why it's okay for me to say that.
Oh, you need a bathroom? You go to the
And
bathroom? Go. It's off.
we're
Sorry.
gonna do that theater.
Sorry, my fiance has to run. Oh no! Wait. There you go. Yeah, has to run past real quick. Go ahead.
Wipe the screen.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go
Yeah.
fast.
All right, we're good now. All right,
That's why
so
you need a switchboard.
all right, so yeah, so we have that. What anything else? Didn't
Yeah, the sizzle reel.
I,
Yeah, anybody seen the
sizzle
sizzle
reel.
reel? Yeah, with the Stan Lee voiceover,
yeah for the
going
Yeah,
over all the dates.
yeah
Yeah,
they went
so,
over
the field. The
and we
field.
got our first look at the Eternals in
yeah
like 10 minutes. I think
mm-hmm
this is what you want to talk about because they got some explaining to do because this takes
Yes,
place
that's
after
what I want to
Endgame.
touch on. They
Yeah.
got some explaining to do. And the only way that they don't got some explaining to do is if they all lost their memory and didn't get it back until after the blip. Because they know damn well who Thanos is.
yes
Because he was one of them.
mm-hmm
Okay.
You know, people.
If y'all had your memories back before the blip, y'all need to explain a lot because y'all should have told everybody about this a long time ago. Maybe they would have been prepared for this.
yeah
Mhm.
But
And
I
Josh
think
Brolin's
they're
supposed to be
gonna
in it too.
he's got oh my god, if he's not, I'll be pissed because it's gotta be a pseudo Thanos origin story in there somewhere, or
it
at least
has
a
to be
flashback talking about, how he um always was saying this for years, and the Eternals, for a lot of people who not deep into, the lore of Marvel's background and stuff, they are extremely important historically for everything that's happened thus far. They were responsible for so much stuff. They're gonna touch on the damn scrolls, the Kree, everybody, and I'm just touching the surface with it, but they had their hands on everything. Mutant kind, which I'm happy to see them here because I feel like that's gonna lead into us finally getting mutants in the
mm-hmm
MCU too. And most importantly of all, Thanos.
mm-hmm
Okay,
yes
is a deviant
I
of
I
the Eternals.
I wonder if them coming back is part of the snap. Because if
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, because I'm thinking
It has
that
to be.
if he wished everybody back that was affected that Thanos disappeared, he probably brought everybody back from the first time he killed everybody.
That would be interesting, but they said we need to come out of hiding in that little sizzle reel. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, don't tell me y'all been here this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what bothers me. That's what makes me feel like they just been sitting by doing nothing while that Big Perp is handling work.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and y'all know who he is. And even if y'all didn't want to get involved physically, y'all could have said something to the heroes that you know. There's no way you live on Earth and don't know about the damn Avengers.
Right?
Mhm.
But
Go tell
And
the Avengers.
how much do you think that they know that Thanos was here fighting the first time? Because he was
I
only
think
here
they
for
knew.
like a couple seconds.
They knew.
Based on who these characters are and what some of their abilities are, is no way they didn't know. Is
Okay.
no way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's no way they didn't know because that's their thing. It's like they're like that's what they do. They know shit. They drink and they know things.
And it's super
Like
powerful.
they got explaining to do, bro. So unless they did a thing where their memories were gone for some reason, a la a century type move, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't
Mhm.
have our memories. We just been living on Earth as Earthlings, and we don't know who we are. And the blip triggered something and woke them all up. Then they got a lot of explaining to do, okay? Because
Yeah. I mean,
then again, you can
well,
always go back to the fan theory that, oh well, if they'd have intervened, then that one chance wouldn't have happened.
Right?
I was gonna say Kamal Nanjiani's character alone looked like he could have dusted Thanos the way he bulked up for this role.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's supposed to be a Johnny Cage type movie star. He a Bollywood star. Dog, I can't believe that body transformation. That's amazing. It gives me hope, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's so yeah, we got the Eternals. What else did they show? They showed Love and Thunder, right? Which is gonna
Mhm.
introduce that Lady Thunder or Lady Thor,
Mhm.
and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is rumored that that's probably gonna be the last Drax, the last time we see Drax as a Guardian of the
I
Galaxy.
Someone brought up a good point. Look at the logos for
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2. The color scheme is of the cats that died.
Mm-hmm.
For Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, blue, Yondu. First one was
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
earthy color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one looks like it's either Drax or Rocket.
Mm.
So I posted this theory on Reddit too when people was talking about it. I said, listen, he's not going nowhere, man. He's just gonna be sitting so still for the whole movie that you're not gonna realize he's there.
My thing is, what kind of threat are they going up against that could take out anyone from the Guardians? Like, okay, who are we introducing now?
But I know the Ravagers are supposed to be getting their own movie someday.
Michelle Yeoh's in
Or
it,
their
so I'm
own
sold.
show. Or their own show.
I don't know. They recasted Michelle Yeoh already. She's in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, she is.
She don't have to be in everything Asian. That's something that you don't have to be in everything historically Asian, Michelle. I
Now,
mean, yes, you do.
Shang,
I'm lying.
Shang-Chi
She
is
do.
Shang-Chi's going to crack me up because the storyline for this is not just that he's the manager of this kid. He's entering. It's a combat tournament, a la like Mortal Kombat or Enter the Dragon. So what if Shang-Chi
Yeah,
out Mortal Kombat with this movie?
it might. And what is a lot of people gonna get disappointed when they see Shang-Chi because they think that their favorite Avenger or their favorite Marvel superhero got the best hands. I hate to
No.
tell you,
Oh,
Shang-Chi is top 10
nobody got
fighter.
better.
Top 10
Nobody
fighter.
got better hands than Shang-Chi, dog. His power is his hands, dog. He
Yes.
don't have no powers.
Right.
He just beats your ass.
And
He's the
then,
best, bro. So
and if he gets those 10 rings, bro,
it's over.
it's over.
I
But
like what they did with the rings. How y'all feel about the rings?
I like that they're
well,
actual wrist rings than Western name
I
rings.
like it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it because it's different. And who the fuck wears 10 rings, you
Right.
know? But
Yeah.
like, I like it because it touches on another Asiatic cultural
Yes.
thing. That's something that they used to wear in
Mm-hmm.
battle. Some of
Mm-hmm.
those warriors had them rings for their style, you know? And I think that's fresh that they changed it up. Usually I'm a gatekeeper when it comes to stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was a nice change.
Yeah, I liked it.
yeah. And since they're introducing the Ten Rings, which brings in Fing Fang Foom, which is a dragon, and I'm starting to think
Old
they really
dragon.
will. I think they're going to wash the taste out of our mouth and introduce another Iron Fist. I don't care what iteration of Iron Fist we got. Just Get that thing out of there that we got from Netflix, please.
Well, we already know that the Netflix stuff isn't canon, and except for
Not
Daredevil,
canon.
Yeah,
which is probably going to be. But the thing is that they tied them in so much together. It tied them in together so much. It's really hard to say that they're not canon. Yes. Hold on, real quick. Go ahead.
oh no, we're just gonna throw those Marvel Netflix, except for season 1 and 2 of Daredevil, into the what if category.
It
Yeah,
could be.
and Jessica Jones was good too,
Right, that's
man.
what I'm
It's
saying.
just
Like
like
if Jessica Jones, they could bring Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and what's the name, and not Iron Fist. It'll be good. Because Iron
That-
Fist, to be honest with you, Iron Fist is really just a fucking mantle. It's not really a character. So if you could make
that-
anybody Iron Fist,
that's what I said. I don't care what iteration they bring in for Shang-Chi, because what better way to fix Iron Fist than bring him back as Shang-Chi?
bring back old
and just
girl as Iron
randomly
Fist.
have
As old girl's what? She got the iron. She
random
got the sword now, so you can keep her.
what you do is just randomly have Iron Fist at the tournament.
There
And
you
don't
go.
explain nothing, dog. Don't
Mhm.
even say nothing. Be like, who are you? You know, in this tournament. Oh, they call me Iron Fist. My name is such and such. Oh, okay. And then they fight, and it's epic because
Yeah,
that would be a good ass fight
yeah. Because
based on both of their
Iron
hands.
Fist is just a mantle. That's all it is. I got the mantle of Iron Fist, and now I'm the Iron Fist, and I
And
have
think for
Iron
this
Fist.
way
Have them
too.
in a yeah.
Imagine how mad Kevin Feige is too, because your rich billionaire playboy type of character is dead, and Netflix squandered your second best with Danny Rand with
Hmm.
Rand Corporation.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
I think
sucks.
that's
It's so
what.
many it's so many philanthropists and stuff that they got to tap that they haven't even scratched the surface of, except for something we talked about in a recent episode,
Hmm.
Norman Osborn.
Hmm.
You
Oscorp.
know,
Hmm.
Oscorp. They got options, man. It's just let's like y'all said, put Danny Rand ass out the pasture. Let's pretend this never happened.
Right. He went
Okay,
back and didn't come
let
back. He didn't make it. He didn't make it on his way back. Somebody else took it. Well, the thing is, where they left off anyway, he had the iron
I
gun,
went to
so he didn't even have
Shangri-La
Iron
and
Fist no
somebody was
more.
waiting for me.
Right. He didn't even have
Mhm.
Iron Fist no more. Old girl had the Iron Fist with the sword. I forget her name, but what was her name?
Colleen Wing.
Yeah, Colleen Wing.
Colleen Wing.
Yeah. So
Now that's a true travesty. We won't get Daughters of the Dragon. So that those two saved it for me
mhm.
for season 2.
Could you keep her though in the movies?
Um,
If you want to,
technically they could.
they
I mean,
can.
they can probably just throw it in as an alternate reality. I mean, that's what they're gonna do with Agents of Shield. They're gonna be like it's one of the alternate realities.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, and I like the idea. I like the idea that I want them to bring back Elektra too.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go in proper comic term. Multiverse.
Multiverse, right.
Right, multiverse.
Yeah, Electra
Cause,
was
cause
good too.
old girl who played Elektra, she was dope as Elektra too. Like,
Elodie
ooh, so
Young.
much better.
I got a feeling she's in another comic book property. Elodie Young. I know they said something about her this week, so I'm wondering
I
if
can believe that.
I wonder if she's in a
I,
DC property or they kind of like
But
I
Electra
wouldn't be
died though.
surprised if what
Electra
she
died.
does,
Spoiler alert.
but she comes back. She's gonna come back because that's what she does.
Oh.
That's what she did. That's what she does. Like that's how her character in the book she died. Remember, I mean, granted, I don't know if she got impaled the way she did in the books or in the terrible Daredevil movie by Bullseye, but how did she die on the show?
She got
uh,
crushed by dragon's bones.
yeah, I don't think she's dead. I mean, if Matt got out of there for season 3 Daredevil, what, you didn't what
What?
you didn't yeah, you didn't watch the
You didn't
Defenders at
watch
the end where
you didn't watch the
that all
Defenders?
crashed. Yeah,
Nah, not all of it. So okay, she got crushed by dragon bones.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the whole underground cavern in New York where Iron Fist Dragon was, where that's what the hand used to stay immortal. They were trying to get it. And, yeah,
Oh,
Elektra
the
had
hand
it.
was involved. Yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back because this supernatural stuff involved already.
Yeah, because
Um,
she became
I'd love
leader
to
of
see
the
her
hand.
Yeah, she became the
Yeah,
leader of the
like she's
hand.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Good. I
mhm.
love to see her come back in Marvel proper then because she's dope. You know, I like her. I think I even think she might show up in Moon Knight.
Hmm?
Mhm. Because even
But
Wolverine's part of hand, so.
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing I'm worried about, bro. When these mutants show up, bro, is I just do not need everything to become the Wolverine show again.
No, and
Because
Hugh Jackman didn't help this week with what he did. Yeah, you saw what he did.
No.
what do you do?
Yeah, well, apparently he did a petition with a police officer on Twitter to have Ryan Reynolds put him in Deadpool 3, just as a cameo. I'm like, don't do this to us. Don't do that. We're ready to let you go.
Right. He still wants that Deadpool 3 so bad, man. So bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So listen, I'm gonna end on a controversial note because that's how I get down. Okay. Hashtag recast Wolverine.
They are.
But good. But this is why. Okay. Because if you're going with Marvel Ultimate version of Wolverine, Hugh Jackman was splendid. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're going with 616 traditional Wolverine, who's like 5'3" and like 300 pounds because he has an adamantium skeleton, he is a grumpy, angry little man. It's time. Okay, you got Hugh Jackman, this tall, smooth, suave motherfucker playing this character who's not none of that. He's really not. It's about time for somebody else to step in and give us a different version of this character who's more, hello, bub. You know what I'm saying? Berserker Barrage. It's showtime. So
Right.
I'm ready to let go.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind. Like I said, they're tossing a couple of names they tossing out there. Daniel Radcliffe. Let's see who else. Zach, the guy from High School Musical, whatever his name is. Thank you, Zach Efron, and
Oh
Clint
no!
Eastwood.
Oh, I
And
love
Clint
Zac
Eastwood.
Efron, bro.
Scott Eastwood. Those are the top three names I'm here for around. Scott Eastwood, Zach
Scott
Efron,
Eastwood.
and Daniel Radcliffe.
Mm-hmm.
Zac Efron's too pretty, bro.
Mm.
He got the physique. But he too pretty, dog. I don't need another pretty ass Wolverine. That's the problem. They was just in the Greatest Showman together, both being pretty as hell together. So
So they're making him.
it's
Are they trying to make him young or just gritty? Because they could use old dude from Star Trek.
Which one?
Butcher.
Yeah.
Butcher. I would love to see
Oh,
Billy Butcher
Yeah.
as him.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's
But
my
then-
idea of a Wolverine.
then you got to explain why he looks like Scrag from Thor.
Or 100 other people that this motherfucker done played. Okay, we all know Carl Urban get around, bro. Okay, but if he could do it in Xena and play Cupid and Caesar in the same season, okay, he can do it in MCU. He can do it, bro. Listen. And what's better is the character he played is dead. And whenever the character you play is dead, you can start again.
You're right. You're right. Look from Captain Marvel to the Eternal.
Yeah.
I'm about to start a petition, bro. Hashtag Carl Urban as Wolverine.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And see if it catch any leeway, because everything else with a hashtag do.
Right.
So
well,
yeah, he was. But or we could the other guy from Star Trek, the main character. What was his name?
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine. Yeah.
Another pretty motherfucker.
All knows it's going to be a long time before we see Wolverine because Kevin Feige said that he's doing the OG5. So Marvel Girl, Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, and Beast. So we ain't got to worry about.
I'm with that. I'm with that because let's have these characters have a chance to breathe. Like I feel like that was a big problem with the original line of X-Men movies. And don't get me wrong, I just, Hugh Jackman's amazing. I love him. But I think there was far too much Wolverine focus in these movies sometimes. He was involved in shit that he didn't even have no hand in.
Right.
Days of Future Past.
Right.
So not only is you going to take the main role from the person who actually did it in the books. You're gonna have her be the one who puts him in the past when it was actually her who did the shit in the first place. Like he was just too involved in everything. Dog. You couldn't even have a movie without him making a cameo. Okay. Oh yeah, we found Wolverine in this Weapon X facility that we supposed to be escaping. That seems dope, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't needed. You know, he didn't have to be in every movie and be at the forefront. And I feel like that's made a lot of character work suffer for some of these other mutants that are actually really interesting. You know, what did we learn about Jubilee watching these movies? Nothing.
Nothing at
She
all.
eventually went on to lead the X-Men at one point. You know, like that's all.
Another thing that gets me is everyone has a bad perception after watching those movies, and the one that got hurt the most out of those Fox X-Men movies is Cyclops. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to see them explore Cyclops more, especially who he really is, without the mental barriers and stuff. That boy crazy as cat shit.
Yeah, he's so cold. Even Magneto said, "Look, I'm all for mutant pride, but I gotta step back on this one. You on your own."
Yeah, you doing the most, dog. Like you tripping, bro. Scott, man.
I mean,
That's my dog.
I know that he's playing Venom, but I wish he didn't play Venom, and I wish he probably did play Wolverine, Tom Hardy.
Well, since we
Tom
are
Hardy's
going
another
to
good choice.
yeah, since we're going to the who do you get as the leader of the X-Men? Who do you get to play Cyclops? That's the key thing now. That's the most
I think
important.
it's rough because they had a good one. You
Yeah,
know,
they did.
Even though it was that Boy Scout, he played the whole Boy Scout role. He was Cyclops. Period. To me, like he had that shit down pat. You know, it's just he was in films that weren't that great. You know, so
There's a bunch of people that got to recast with that. You know, who's going to be Storm? Who's going to be
Grey.
Rogue? Jean Grey. Like they had a good cast before, but it's just
can we get a sister to play Storm this time? Like a sister.
Oh, you mean like a
Because
dark
Storm
side
is
sister?
African.
Yeah.
Okay. Storm is from Africa. Africa is not a small city in Switzerland.
Yeah, get one of the extras from Black Panther and elevate there and give them a
Any of
shadow.
the Dora. Any of the Dora Milaje would do. Okay. I would have wanted to be Tiana, but she's busy right now because now she, you know, is part of the Marvels. So
But they got some time.
this
Storm will be in like the sequel. Like I said, they're focusing on
give
the
me
OG
this
side first.
tall, statuesque,
Why don't they
Amazonian
use
looking
old girl
sister.
from American Gods?
Hey, yeah, that show
Why
got
don't
canceled.
they?
The show's
Why
canceled
don't
now.
they?
Yeah, American
Because
Gods.
she would be amazing as Storm. I would love to see that. Okay. Or something like that. Because Halle Berry, that was a miss. Okay. I got why. Because at the time, you picked the most popping actress that you can. You know, Halle Berry is Halle Berry,
Yeah,
you know. Okay. Second time around, they picked old girl who I like, but she didn't do shit.
Yeah, Alexander shit. Yeah.
Only thing about her,
and I like her.
Only thing she's 39, and I don't know how old they're gonna do the X-Men.
Yeah. These
well, Storm was always a little older than the others.
Right.
Yeah.
But I feel you though. But it, like you said, it's you can just go to the set of Black Panther and just pick somebody walking around. Hey, you feel like being Storm? Yes, I will do it. I will do it. I will play her.
All right,
you got to do have the silver hair.
We'll put you in X-Men. We'll put you in the sequel.
Right.
Yeah. Who gonna play Professor X?
They actually asked Patrick Stewart to come back, and he said no. I'm like, why did you ask him to come back? He's 80 years old. I'm like, I think he's about done.
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
Him and his hetero life mate, they done.
Since they're recasting Luke Cage characters, old girl that played in Luke Cage,
Misty Knight.
No, not Misty Knight. The other girl, the one that was I forget the character's name.
Colleen? You want to play Colleen? Oh no, Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, the one that did with the poisons. The shoot, let me look it up.
Poisons.
Yeah, remember she had the home remedies to heal. Hold on. Was it Stone? It wasn't her. Where is it? with the season 2.
Damn, I feel lost.
Damn.
Oh, are you talking? No, are you talking about the one? Oh, the one that was helping out Bush. What was his name? The Bush what master or something like that.
Yeah. The one that was helping Bushmaster.
Yeah, that gave him that serum to make him super strong, like Luke Cage. Can't remember her name.
What's her
Damn,
name?
that's bad. I actually like the first part of season 2. I forgot it that quick.
Damn. What is her name in season 2? Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to figure this out.
Mm,
It's Theo Gabrielle Dennis, Tilda Johnson. I think.
yeah, wasn't she like playing his Bushmaster's sister or something like that?
Yeah, but she's supposed to be. I forget. Let me. She's supposed to be a character, a villain. Well, she was supposed to be a villain. Let me see. Tilda Johnson, scientific genius who grew up in the poor area of Harlem. She became a powerful crime lord under the alias of Nightshade. There, she was supposed to be Nightshade.
Yep, Nightshade.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can see it, Marquez, but yeah, I don't know. She's kind of caramel skin. She's not. Um, but I think she could probably play Storm. Since they're
Yeah.
recasting people.
Yeah, so
You know
let's see.
who would be dope?
Mm-hmm.
You know who would be dope? It just hit me all at once because this movie just came out. Y'all seen Coming to America too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His oldest daughter.
Oh yeah, she could be dope too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would like that.
Okay.
I would like that. Just that's what I'm going for. Like, let's not forget that Storm is from Africa.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say she's from Africa, I don't mean like, oh, she's African American. No, she's from Africa.
Right.
You know, like she.
And
Yeah.
can we actually get an actress that can do tortured and smart at the same time for Jean Grey?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because the last one she had the look, but she ain't had nothing else.
Yeah. She wasn't that
You
smart.
know,
Yeah. I don't know.
Because Jean Grey
there's
is a
actresses out there.
because that Jean Grey's story is actually the roughest of X-Men
Yes.
because she's a tortured soul, but she doesn't know why she's a tortured soul
Mm-hmm.
because Professor X messed up her head.
Mm-hmm. He put blocks
Fucked
in her
her head
head.
all up.
Yep.
She's a weirdo.
All right.
Well, see what she could do. The ends don't justify the means. I mean, he didn't do it just to her. In the comics, he did it to the whole team.
Right.
Whole team, which is why Scott's so crazy. As my dog, once he get loose, he don't have no fucks to give, bro. Scott is out cold with it.
Well,
It's a
That
lot
nigga.
of good actresses out right now, though.
Yeah.
But the problem is, most of them is already dead Marvel properties.
Yes.
I ain't Taylor Joy and did a Marvel property.
Mm-hmm.
Old girl is in Black Widow, who I think would do a good job. As her sister.
who's the, yep.
So yeah, it's kind of hard, to pull somebody because, like, now this touches back on what you said earlier, Jay. Yeah, they is running out of
Yes.
actors.
Yeah, you see.
Haley Steinfeld is, is gonna
Hawkeye.
be in Hawk.
She's the
So
new
yeah,
Hawkeye.
they're running out of actresses. That's what it
Yes.
is. It's
Yeah.
actors
Hell,
still. They're running out of actresses.
hell, can't we get Tatiana Maslany because she's She-Hulk?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Have you ever seen Orphan Black? Go watch it. Damn good show.
Yep. Any recommendation for shows before we leave?
Jupiter. What was it? Jupiter Rising.
Mm-hmm.
Has
Check that out.
Has
Mhm.
anybody watched? Or when does it drop? Rather, the new Star Wars show about
It came out May
those
4th.
clones.
May the 4th be with you. 2 episodes came out.
So it dropped. Yeah.
Yep.
Has anybody watched that shit?
No, I haven't
I
watched
watched
it.
it. If you're a fan of Clone Wars, then you need some explaining as to what happened after episode 3. This is the show for you because there is a surprise cameo on it. If you ever
Okay.
watch it, even you guys, I'm not going to spoil it. So it's a pretty big one.
I kind of think I already know who it is, but But yeah, so
Mm.
that, and then I'm watching. Damn, what was that show again? What is that show? It's on Netflix. Oh, the Umbrella Academy. That's when I started watching. So
Oh yeah, no, but there's this other one. See Netflix. So actually, I have a list of stuff I have to watch. Shadow and Bone. That's another good one.
okay.
They already got picked up for season 2, so yeah, I recommend that one. It just came out on April 23rd, so yeah.
Did you watch Lock
Yes,
and Key? Did you see that?
yes, and season 2 is, I believe, in August.
Okay.
They, yeah, they finally, of course, the pandemic. We didn't get a season 2 last year, so.
Yeah, I got to continue to watch Warrior too. There's a bunch of shows. I just got. There's a bunch of TV now that I have not had a chance to watch yet. So
And thank you, HBO Max, for saving Warrior and
yeah.
bringing it back for season 3, because
Mm-hmm.
apparently all Cinemax shows are getting canceled.
Oh.
Like Cinemax is still around.
Right. Well, now with HBO Max, it doesn't need to be. So.
No, that's my thing. I don't get it with Cinemax. Like certain movies you want to watch that you would think is on HBO Max, it's on Cinemax. Like,
Right.
can't you? You're the same company. Can't you just merge the two together already?
Right. All
Mm-hmm.
right, man. Yeah. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh,
Remember. Oh, go. Sorry.
oh no, I was gonna say we'll hit it next time, but we didn't even get Martez to flip out about the new Superman changes.
Oh, we could do that next week. We'll tune in next week for that. So, but thank you guys for watching. Remember, we're here live every Saturday morning, like a '90s cartoon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe wherever you're watching. Either it's on YouTube or Facebook. Um, and yeah, you guys want to shoot out your socials real quick so everybody can know where you're at.
Take
Martez.
it away, Ted.
I go first, huh? Dark Morpheus ASMR, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
All right, and Aaron.
Twitter, AVH313, or on Twitch, Phoenix_Force313.
All right, thank you guys for watching this week. See you guys later. Peace out.
Later.
Y Bombay!